So I'm so excited to sit here with you, Sara Auster, because for many, many reasons. Number one, you are one of our best in class on the Joy 101 app. Your stuff is amazing. You work with sound in a way that I get all the feels. But what I loved reading about you is all the kind of sciency people who are on board. Okay, so I'm just going to read a couple of things here. You developed a mindful curriculum for the World Health Organization. You created FDA approved sound baths as complementary treatment option for people living with migraines. You've partnered with Apple and Spotify and Google and MoMA. I mean, when I think of sound, I'm like, yay. But to know the science behind it must be, I mean, tell me about that piece of it. I don't think a lot of people are aware of that.
Sound has the ability to affect us on every level. We know this because when we work out, we generally are listening to upbeat
Yeah.
music to run faster. So it affects us physiologically, also psychologically, and emotionally.
Mhm.
So then we can understand that sound has the ability to affect our state almost instantly.
When I heard FDA approved, that's so fascinating to me. So what is happening to your body, like your stressed, tensed body,
Mm.
when you introduce it to sound?
Well, the sound that's offered
Yeah.
in a sound bath experience is really providing a container to hold you in a sense and to really hold your awareness. And so most of us are walking around with hyper narrow focus,
Mhm.
this task, that
Yeah.
task, this thing, right? Very fixated. And the sound invites you to open focus
Mm.
awareness, which helps our bodies and our minds naturally downshift.
So if I had a stressful day, my
Yes.
kid's just on my
Yes.
last nerve, forgot to get eggs at the grocery store, everything's going wrong, and I have a moment to have a sound bath. What can I expect will happen to me after that experience?
Release expectation first. Rest is really a practice of allowing
Yes.
and being able to meet the moment as it is
Mm,
with ease.
okay, that's good.
So it starts there.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
doesn't take long, but
yeah,
it starts there.
yeah,
So dropping the expectation,
right.
but just showing up. And so the philosophy around it really lives in pause, which I created an acronym
Tell me about that.
around.
Yeah.
So P, presence, just arriving
Mhm,
in the moment as you are,
mhm.
just like that.
Okay, okay.
Awareness is beginning to invite your attention to more of the experience.
Mm,
So instead of, it's me and Hoda face to face, oh, we're in this room and there's this table and there's beautiful plants over there.
mhm,
Awareness is
mhm,
opening up to more of the experience. Union is starting to connect those things,
mm,
that everything's kind of happening at once. I don't have to hyperfixate on this one thing or
mhm,
this one thing. I start to receive everything kind of all at once, and that helps to soften.
mhm,
And then stillness, stillness, is just simply being
mm,
with that awareness. It's happening.
mhm.
And then,
Ah.
and then E,
Mm.
expansion.
Oh.
Being able to feel into the spaciousness that you've accessed through that experience, and
Mhm.
then moving forward with that.
What brought you to it? Like, why did you decide to get into it?
My work with sound really started through a period of personal recovery.
Mm,
I sustained a traumatic spinal injury
mm,
that really forced me to slow down in a way that I never had before.
mm,
And after that, I started to explore many different therapeutic modalities and was prescribed all sorts of medication.
sure.
But sound really provided like both the container and the freedom for me to heal myself.
What kind of sounds? Because most people are learning about sound bowls when they come onto our app. They're like,
Mm,
"Ooh, what is that? Ooh, it feels good. It sounds good."
mm,
Is it the frequency? Is it the bowl? Like,
mm.
what is it?
Well, most instruments used in sound healing and sound therapy are highly resonant.
Mm,
So, meaning they have a long sustain and lots of overtones, we call them, or harmonics, very full, rich
mhm,
sound. And that helps to hold our awareness and
mm,
our attention, naturally moving us towards this open focus. We don't have to try,
mhm.
it just happens.
Happens, right. If we don't see no
You know,
effort
so that's the
required.
thing, it's like I say, if meditation is taking the stairs, a sound bath is taking the elevator.
That's
You don't
good.
have to work so hard. It's just happening.
So when you were going through your own injury and you tried using sound, did you notice how long did it take to know that, wow, this is actually helping in my healing? Something's changing here.
It wasn't actually sound, like, in this sense with bowls and, it was my relationship to sound through my practice of meditation
Mm,
that really revealed that I had a lot of emotional
mhm,
trauma
mhm.
because the my accident was the floor broke underneath me and I fell suddenly 15 feet. And so I had PTSD,
Mhm.
loud sounds
Sure.
experiences that only started to reveal itself through my practice of meditation.
Ah, oh, I see.
Ah, and so what I found is meditation was really helping me, but there was a high bar for entry.
Mhm.
It took me a long time. I was very skeptical, very eye rolly,
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like, that's not for me. I don't sit still. I'm a New Yorker. I don't have time for this. All of that. That was me.
That was you.
Yes, and so I ultimately developed the Auster sound method, which is a sensory-based approach to sound baths that's using open focus awareness to help to invite rest, connection, and a really embodied listening.
So we're gonna do you're gonna take me through one of your sound baths,
Yes.
which I'm very excited. Um, and with no expectations of how I'll feel after because you're definitely gonna
Good.
feel better. But what usually does happen for people after they have a sound bath is what?
People report feeling relaxed,
Mhm,
more, aware,
mhm,
connected
mm,
to themselves and to the world around them. It's that, perception shifting
mhm.
that helps people to really be able to observe more beauty, more
Mm.
joy in their life, uh, and so people have profound experiences.